firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. 161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Please stand, gentlemen, take off your hats as we play the national anthem.
Wait, did we start?
Welcome to Docking Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Braden Packard, and I will be your play-by-play commentator throughout this matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Davenport University Panthers. Here at Docking Stadium, it is senior night, and the two seniors we'll be shouting out tonight is Andy Arena, number 5, and number 15, Williams. Let's see if they'll be in the Bulldogs' favor, as we have 40 minutes on the clock, both teams getting ready for the first throw-in in the game. This seems to be number 10, Vander West Husen, getting ready to kick it off for the Panthers as the Bulldogs are getting ready in their positions. It's a beautiful night out today here at Docking Stadium, as it was in earlier years. That's a phenomenal tackle from number 12, Peacock. It's getting chippy here early on, as that was number 7, Ramsey, and number 8. Moore is just getting into it early on, as it was an aggressive sport. Penalty is called. That is Davenport's ball, as this is Vander West Husen just getting ready to kick it out as they try to elect for the line out. First line out of the game, folks. Usually is heavily relying on your hooker. Depends heavily on how they throw it in, as that is number 2, Snadenko, for the Davenport Panthers. That is phenomenal effort from number 7, Cambani, as he had the length to get it in. I believe that'll be the first try of the game, and that'll be for the Panthers. Let's put 5 on the clock. As that'll be number 6, Hill, hitting the gritty. How do you do? He said right foot creep. But let's see if that is let's see if that will rattle the Bulldogs a little bit, and let's see how that'll anger them a little bit and bounce back. But that will be number 10, Vander Westhuizen, getting ready for the 2-point conversion. Awkward angle, but wind is on his side. As it curves to the left, it is still 5-0. Still early on in the game with 38 seconds left. 38 minutes left. Sorry, folks. As that'll be the Bulldogs electing to just use a different ball. As that one is covered in just all sorts of goo. As this will be number 13. Vatuve with the kick, and that is a missile as it bounces off the ground a couple times, but that'll be number 14, Freeman, refusing to go down. As that'll be a ruck formation getting ready to be set up from the Davenport Panthers. Bulldogs are ready, and they swipe it away as that'll be Ramsey with it. Bulldogs with the ruck. Another ruck formation is set up by the Bulldogs as they just elect to kick it out of bounds and trying to go for the line out. That is phenomenal hustle from both the Bulldogs and the Panthers to try and go for it to make sure that it still goes for a line out. As I believe this will be a scrum. In fact, it will not. This will still be a line out. I take everything back. This is going to be a kick from Vander Westhuizen. Ref doesn't really know what he wants to call from it, but I believe he's just going to settle on the kick from Vander Westhuizen. Bulldogs getting in a phenomenal position as that is Vatuve putting on the show. As he tosses it away. Phenomenal effort from the Bulldogs to get that back as that is a ruck formation that is set up. Sorrentino instantly knocked to the ground as that is a ruck formation set up again. That is Crawford getting a little bit too handsy there at the ruck formation, but the Bulldogs elect to send a bomb to the other side of the field. That is Vander Westhuizen electing to send it back as this will be number 10. Murray with it. Welt with it as he is instantly tackled as a ruck formation set up. That is a stiff arm and a half from number 3, Sanders. How do you do? Vatuve is instantly sent to the ground as that is another ruck formation set up. Bulldogs ain't really getting much momentum here as they're getting tackled easily. 5 minutes played throughout this half so far. Bulldogs trying to answer back as that was number 6, Hill, with the first try and only try of the game so far. Bulldogs only down by 5, and it's still early on, so they can answer back here as this will be a line-out formation set up. This seems to be number 2, Snedenko again, as he has been so far the only one throwing in the lineouts. Cambani with the phenomenal length as he is able to snatch that out of the air. Ruck formation set up by the Panthers as this will be a phenomenal truck, but it did not end up anywhere as he is sent to the ground. Another ruck formation is set up as that will be number 3, Crawford, trying to get the hit stick, but he didn't get any movement. Phenomenal effort from number 14, Freeman, as he was trying to get the ball for his team. This is Vatuve getting ready to throw it in for the line out. I believe this will be the Bulldogs' first opportunity of the game. They're going to send out Miller as he is his first out line out as it is swatted away by the Panthers. Phenomenal hustle from number 8, Silo, but is instantly denied. Instantly tackled on the play, but the Panthers are setting up the ruck formation. That'll be number 8, Mars, just getting sent to the ground as the Bulldogs are able to swipe it away. That's Andy Arena able to get it, but the Panthers said swiper, no swiping as they're able to get it back. Bulldogs still able to hold on as that'll be number 9, Stevens with it. As that ball is set sky high. And what must go up must come down. And that is about 32 minutes and a half left on the clock. As that will be number 10. Number 10, Murray, send it sky high out of bounds as he elects to get the line out instead. Bulldogs haven't really been successful on the line out, but let's see if this can be the difference here. This will be number 2, Miller. He is the hooker for this squad as he's getting ready to throw it in for this line out. He has the touch this time as this will be number 9, Stevens with it. Stevens to Vatuve as he gets the, oh my goodness, he gets the juke moves going as that is number 8. Silo with it. Silo tries to go for the try, but he is tackled instantly as that is Andy Arena. Another ruck formation as that is Vatuve. He tried to get it out quickly as that was a hospital pass right there. Davenport was offside, so Bulldogs still hold on as they elect to go for the line out. They're so far 1 for 2 on the line out attempts. Let's see if this can be the answer here so that they can tie up the game. Is that we're getting close to the 10, we're about to get close to 10 minutes into this game. Phenomenal job from the Bulldogs as they're just getting a ruck getting ready as this will be a try for the Bulldogs. How do you do? 5-5. What a phenomenal job from the Bulldogs as they're going to go for 2. Phenomenal hustle from the Bulldogs able to get that try as that is not an easy one to get. But this will be number 15, Williams, getting ready to get this 2-point conversion going. Let's see if that senior spotlight can help him get that going. As he feels the wind a little bit, gets his steps. Sees that bird flying in the air, cruising a little bit. As he elects to kick it as it goes. Not enough juice in that. As it is, we are still tied 5-5 with just about 30 minutes left of this first half. So far, we're tied 5-5. Bulldogs able to answer back. But this will be the Panthers being able to get it right back. This is a Vander Westhuizen getting ready for the kickoff, kicking it right back to the Bulldogs. As this will be number 11, Andrews with it. Passing it to Vatuve. Is Ramsey with it. As they get the ruck formation set up, that is Vatuve tackled on the play. Ruck formation set up from the Bulldogs as they're getting ready to just boot that out of there as they do not have ideal field position. This will be number 15, Benny with it as he is sent to the ground by number 11, Andrews. They got a little bit chippy on the play as that is number 12, Peacock, saying, hey, come at me, Ramsey, come at me. This is a very aggressive game, very physical, but you gotta keep on that sportsmanship. We get a little bit of a water break right here as you gotta stay hydrated, folks. You gotta drink as much water as you can, all right? Stay hydrated, especially in this game. I believe this will be a penalty kick. You rarely get out. That is no good right there. I was going to say, you rarely get that out unless it's, unless that is a penalty kick right there. Ref said, hey, that was dirty. We can't be having those cheap shots, especially with no pads. That is number 1, Jensen Van Vuren, saying, hey, they're all talk. We can't let them be, chirpy. But you got to stay on your side of the field there, bud. As this will be Vatuve getting ready to kick it for the Bulldogs. A little bit too slow as they're unable to block it, but as that is Vander West-Houston being able to get it. Juked him, but sent it right back to the Bulldogs, but he's able to get the tackle on the play. That's offsides right there, and that's Vander West-Houston getting a little bit chippy as there's just a whole scrap going on. We got some people on the sideline getting involved, but hey, we can't have that. We got to calm down here, folks. We still got a whole half to play and another one after this. This is going to be a matchup and a half, I tell you what, folks. As both sides communicate a little bit, like the ref is with Andy Arena. They're with both captains of the team right now. It's like, hey, you got to watch your guys. You got to make sure that, hey, we got to cut this out because we still got time to play. And the thing about rugby is, even with this conversation going on, clock's still going. This kills into their time. They don't get any of this time back. So they really gotta work with their time. They gotta ensure that they don't get as many penalties, and they gotta ensure that it's a clean game as much as possible. Otherwise, we're gonna be staying at 5-5. It's gonna be a tie game. There's gonna be a timeout for both teams, but I don't believe we're. Yeah, we didn't stop clock at all. As that was supposed to be a timeout for both teams right there, but that will be number 10, Murray, with it. And phenomenal touch from Murray, but they elect to go for the line out. As this will be number 2, Miller. So far, he has 2 for 3 for lineouts. He's saying, I don't know, I want a different ball. That one's feeling a little bit too sweaty, a little bit too greasy because of the turf and sweat, and I don't blame him. You want a clean ball, especially when you're doing a line out, especially when you got touched like that. As this will be the Bulldogs with it now. This will be number 12, Collingworth, trying to get free, but he's tackled on the play instantly. Phenomenal hustle from the Panthers as they're able to swipe it away. Vander West-Houston is sending a missile. Bomb even, right back to number 10, Murray, as he elects to just kick it with touch. Phenomenal touch right there. Let's see if this will be a line out right here, if this will be Miller. I'm gonna say this right now. Miller and Snadenko look very similar, and they're both wearing the same jersey. So I'm grateful. Well, same number. So I'm grateful that they're wearing a different colored jersey. Got flowing hair like a Head and Shoulders commercial. I tell you what, as this will be Miller throwing it in for the line out. This will be Murray passing it to Vatuve. Vatuve with a hit stick like it's Madden. There's a spinorama, but he's tackled on the play. Ruck formation is set up as we're getting close to the 20-minute mark. You know, we're almost halfway through this half. A lot of halves right there, but I believe this will be penalty called on the Bulldogs, as this will be the Panthers' ball. Knock on from the Bulldogs, and that's not really ideal. And what a knock on means is like they're carrying the ball, they drop it, and it intentionally goes forward. In rugby, the ball can only go backwards and lateral, beside you, not forwards. You only see the ball go forwards on Sundays. Sometimes Mondays, now Thursdays, but not here, folks. As this will be the first scrum of the game. A scrum formation is heavily relying on your forwards and your backs. If your backs are not able to get open and your forwards aren't able to push them weight. As that'll be number 7, Ramsey, get the tackle as that play is instantly called down. Phenomenal hustle from Ramsey. Believe they're going to call a penalty on Adrian, as that'll be Vander West Houston electing to kick for touch. Ball sent right to the crowd. Thankfully, no one was hit. There's one guy getting ready to catch it, as this will be thankfully, the drone didn't get hit either. As this will be number 2, Snadenko with it. Snadenko has gone phenomenal. He is not missed a line out whatsoever, because he has number 7, Kambani. He is the claw. He is like a claw machine, like those in the arcade. He is able to just snag it in the air. Phenomenal hustle. As this will about be 21 minutes left in the game. As this will be almost a ruck formation. Yep, a ruck formation set up by the Panthers, but the Bulldogs were able to get on top of that. But the Panthers refused to go down. I believe that'll be offsides from the Bulldogs, as that'll be Vander West Houston getting ready to kick the ball. Vander West Houston is trying to elect for touch, and he gets it. Phenomenal kick right there, as that is great positioning for the line out. Let's see if the Bulldogs can answer back from that great positioning. This will be Snadenko getting ready to throw in the line out again, as he'll have Kambani in his sights. It's just impossible to stop him. I mean, oh no, this is Vander West Houston going for the try, and he gets it. That is 10-5, Panthers in the lead. So far, that is right at the 20-minute mark here, folks. Right at the halfway mark of this first half. Panthers able to answer back. Let's see if they can make this 12-5. And that'll be Vander West Houston. Let's see if he can get the try and the conversion kick. He's so far been the vocal point of this offense, as he's been able to get all the kicks. And so far, he got the try. As that'll be the conversion kick. He's a man of special talents, able to get the conversion kick and the try in one go, making it a 12-5 game. Panthers in the lead. Bulldogs still got the time left, as there's about 20 minutes left of this first half. They still got another half to play after this, as they were able to get a water break, make sure they're able to communicate with their team. But it'll be Vatuve again ready to just send a boat. Will not be ideal positioning for the Panthers, but let's see if they kick it back. This will be number 14 Freeman, just electing to take it himself, as he doesn't care about the field positioning. He gets a ruck formation set up. As this will be Vander West Houston just electing to kick for touch, and he gets it. Almost sends it back to the crowd, but perfectly hits the railing. This will be number 2 Miller getting ready to throw it in for the line out. That'll be number 14 Welt communicating with him a little bit. He's like, hey, we're about to do something fancy here. Watch this. This will be the Bulldogs able to convert on that line out. Ramsey able to get it, but he is hit instantly. Not able to go anywhere. Number 10 Murray trying to look for touch right there. But that is a phenomenal tackle from number 14, Welt. As that'll be the Bulldogs with a phenomenal hustle. They're not giving up here, folks. This will be number 2, Miller, with another line out. He is looking for number 14, Welt, as he is communicating with him again, making sure, hey, we're on the same page here. We got to answer back. As that'll be a phenomenal line out. Bulldogs are not able to capitalize, as that'll be the Panthers able just to snag it away. That'll be Vander West Houston with the hospital pass, but is able to get it off. That will be number 11, Andrews, tackled by Casper, the friendly ghost. But he's able to get right back up. It'll be number 5. Oh, goodness. And that'll be the number 1, Sorrentino, able to get the ball back for the Bulldogs. So that'll be another ruck formation set up. Murray getting it. He sends it back to Andy Arena. Sends it to Welt. Welt is instantly tackled on the play as he gets the ruck formation set up. As that will be number 9. Stevens with it. Stevens sends a hospital pass as he's tackled instantly. He just got mossed right there. Oh, my goodness. Phenomenal hustle from number 11, Andrews. How do you do? We're getting close to about 15 minutes and 30 seconds left, about the first half. This will be number 10, Murray, with it, as he's sending a boot. As that'll be Welt with the tackle on the play. Ball's right there. Bulldogs able to get on top of it. A little bit of hot potato. No one was able to get it cleanly, but I believe that'll be Bulldogs with it. Let's say if that's offsides. And I believe that will be the call. Knock on by the Bulldogs. That's an Davenport with the scrum, and this will be the second scrum of the game. You usually see a lot more of these, but so far these teams elect to go for touch. I like go for the lineouts, and I don't blame them. If you got somebody like Cambani getting those every time and snagging up in the air, I don't blame them. As they'll say, this is offsides. As the Panthers bit off a little bit more than they can chew. Bulldogs most likely just going to go elect for touch right here, trying to go for the line out as they're so close. I'm talking about and all they got to do is stick together, have as many men as possible to get this try, because right now you need manpower, especially when you're this close. It's not an open field right here. But Cambani can just easily just snag it out of the air as he's been playing lights out from the lock position. Cambani trying to snatch the ball away, as that'll be the Bulldogs trying to get the try, and they do. Oh my goodness, this will be 12-10. Bulldogs able to answer back with a try of their own. That'll be number 2, Miller. Panthers still up by 2, but the Bulldogs are able to get the conversion kick still and able to tie this one up. As this will be number 15, Williams. He missed his first conversion kick, but let's see if he can go 1 for 2. Saw him practicing this a few times before this game even started. But then again, wind has changed a little bit. He's feeling it right now. He's locked in. He's like, give me that water. Give me a sip. He's locked in. He's getting his steps in. 1, 2, 3. And then you get that 4th, and then you get that 5th step. Then you're good. It's kind of, if you ever done high jump before, it's pretty much the same steps as that, but a little bit more complicated because instead of jumping over a bar, you're kicking a ball. Phenomenal hustle from Williams as he ties the game 12-12. As that was that was some great effort from number 6, Hill, right there, as he had a try earlier in the game. He had the first try of the game, actually. But we're getting close to the 10-minute mark of this first half. Tied up 12-12. Bulldogs and the Panthers here at Dawkins Stadium. Let's see if the Bulldogs elect to kick off the ball right back, or they elect to run it a little bit. And they elect to run it a little bit, as this will be Andrews with it. Andrews able to hold on to it cleanly as they get a ruck formation set up. Stevens just trying to get it out of there, as that will be the Panthers able just to get it right back. High risk, high reward played right there, but that will be number 8. Silo with it, able to get the ball, as this will be a ruck formation going. We have 2 players down on the field. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media.
Welcome back, folks, after that little break. It's nice to see that number 8, Silo, is able to get right back up on his feet. But he took a hit right there. He's feeling it a little bit, but he eats those for breakfast, ladies and gentlemen. And you got to as a rugby player. They were out here wearing no pads. You'll see somewhere in the headgear because nobody wants that good old CTE. But we'll get a scrum formation set up as we got about 10 minutes left of this first half. Remember, folks, a scrum formation is heavily reliant on your forwards and your backs, as this will be Adrian's back's just in a straight line, but the Davenport Panthers are kind of in a little check mark little position right now, kind of a little L shape. Let's see if that'll be the difference maker here, because if you get your forward, you get your backs in different positions. Oh my goodness, phenomenal truck on Welt, but he was able to eat that right back in his spot. As that'll be a tackle on the play, ruck formation set up by the Panthers. This will be number 3 Crawford with it, as there's a ruck formation set up again. Panthers trying to answer back after Bulldogs were able to tie it up earlier. Let's see if Davenport is able to answer back, but so far they're left in their tracks. Play is stopped. That will be number 17 stopped. Phenomenal kick with touch right there, as that will be number 2, Snedenko right there. Get ready for the line out. He is looking for his guy, number 7, Cambani, as he has been lights out, 100% line out percentage right now. That is insanity. If you can keep that going throughout the game, that'll be the difference maker, and that'll end up in Davenport's victory. But the Bulldogs are able to slow that down, able just to affect the line out just a little bit, as they did right there. Just disrupt it. If you can't disrupt it from the start, disrupt the backs, as this will be number 5 Patout right there with the stiff arm as his own, as he refuses to go down. A ruck formation is set up right there. Another ruck formation set up, as this will be number 5 Andy Arena able to swipe the ball away. This will be Sanders trying to get the ruck formation set up, but this will be number 4 Falk being able to swipe it back for the Panthers. Phenomenal hustle right here, as this will be getting a little bit handsy here, as this was a big issue here earlier in the half. They're calling that one on the Panthers, as this will be the Bulldogs' ball. You can hear Adrian's coach just going bonkers right now, as he does not like that call, as this will be a scrum formation right here. Bulldogs trying to make something happen. As this will be Panthers ready to initiate it. Panthers are unable to get the ball back from the scrum, as that'll be a Bulldogs player with it. Ramsey is getting antsy with everybody on that opposite squad. I mean, number 17, number 17's got to lock in a little bit, because he can't be pushing your own teammates when they're trying to help. You can't be doing that. That's I don't know about that one, folks. I mean, when someone's just trying to help out, you just got to lock in. You don't want to get fouled, especially when you're this close to the other person, especially you're this close to the other person's zone, trying to get that try. Only about 5.5 minutes left of this first half. Penalty kick is no good. That is not what you want to see if you're a Panthers fan, but if you're a Bulldogs fan, you're a hype, as this will be Patella Vatuve getting ready to kick it off. as he gets it. He's just trying to get it out of his zone right now. It is very risky. He's making sure that he's not offside, so you want to make sure he's in the right position. As if he's not, that could be the end all be all. As this will be a phenomenal kick with touch right here. But that will be a knock on. Williams not happy with that call at all. He's saying that's a bunch of hippy dippy baloney right there. But that's going to end up being a scrum. Let's see if this will be the benefactor here for the Panthers, as they're just trying to end off the half with another try. And they're trying to end off the half with another lead. As they're able to get the first try of the game, let's see if they can answer back here. Panthers have not been letting up at all, but neither has the Bulldogs. As that is instantly called off. About 4 minutes left here, folks. We don't got a lot of time to dilly-dally. And these players know that, as that will be Vatuve just like, yo, hurry up. And that'll be number 8, Silo, throwing up the threes. He's like, hey, watch out for number 3. And this will be number 9, Havinen, able to get the ball. But that was Murray able to swipe it away. But that'll be number 5, Patout, set to the ground, as that'll be a ruck formation that's set up for the Panthers. Vander West Houston elects to kick for touch, and he gets it. This will be a line out here for the Panthers, as they got about 2.5 minutes left. Let's see if Kimbani is able to get this line out again, as he is so far 100%. They're saying, no, we're not going to do a line out. That wasn't a clean kick. We're going to do a scrum right here. And folks, we only got about 2 minutes right here. So they got to hurry up with this scrum, make sure that everybody's onside, make sure that nobody's offside, and make sure that everybody, including everybody every forward and every back, is in the right position at the right time. Otherwise, they're just wasting the time they got left for this first half, folks. It's a close one right here, tied 12-12, as this has been a defensive effort from both sides. As that is a phenomenal hustle right there, as that is phenomenal push from the Panthers. But they're saying that's offsides. Bulldogs clapping in their faces. But that's 2 Bulldogs on the ground right now. We'll be right back, folks.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus.
And we're back, folks, after that short timeout. It's nice to see that the Bulldogs player is able to get right back up. Believe that he is subbed out for the time being. This will be a line-out formation here close to the Panthers zone, as we only got about a minute left on this clock. Both sides need to hurry it up if they want to make any significant impact to end the half. That play is instantly called off as we only got about 45 seconds left on the clock. We're getting a scrum formation to end the half. Let's see if this will end it here, folks. I believe if the Panthers end up getting this, they're just going to elect to just kick it out of this zone, as Bulldogs have phenomenal field position. They just elect to just chew as much clock as they possibly can, as that'll be Freeman with it. Freeman trying to get in and open the field, but there's only 8 seconds left. As they get a ruck formation set up, that is Welt's foot stuck. And that is the end of this first half, folks. This is Bulldogs ball right here. See, the thing about rugby here is clock might be 0-0, but we're not stopping until ref says, hey, we're stopping. We can only hope that it's soon, as this will be a scrum formation set up here. This will be Stevens and Haven just getting ready to get in the position, as this will be Bulldogs able to get the scrum, as Dalby Murray just trying to elect for touch, as that is bonked off a player's head. Panthers are able to hold on, but that was a Bulldogs player with it. That ends the half. 12-12, tied. Panthers and Bulldogs right now here at Dawkins Stadium. So far, it's been a defensive effort from both sides, not a lot of offense. But I tell you what, it's still been a sight to see. It got chippy here in the first half. Let's see if that will be the story in the second. My name is Braden Packard. I've been your play-by-play commentator. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Welcome back, folks, to Docking Stadium to this matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Davenport University Panthers. My name is Braden Packer, and I will be your play-by-play commentator throughout this matchup. So far, it is tied 12-12 to begin the second half, as we have 40 minutes on the clock. As that'll be number 13, Vatuve, sending it the Panthers' way. This will be number 8, Mars, instantly tackled on the play, as that'll be Vander West-Usen, trying to elect for touch. But that'll be the Bulldogs able to get it right back. Right now, the Bulldog player's looking for his hooker right now. He's like, I'm making sure it's going to the right guy. Making sure that's even going to the right team, but that will be number 2, Miller, as he has been consistent throughout. Not as consistent as Nadanko, but then again, you have to have somebody like number 7, Kambani. He was almost able to swipe it away for the 3rd time tonight, but he's unable to, as this will be Vatuve sending it Williams' way, as that will be a phenomenal catch from number 8, Silo, who is able to catch it on the one hand. Phenomenal grip right there. He was sent to the ground earlier, but he's instantly making another impact early on in this second half. He sent the ball down to the Panthers' side of the field, but this will be number 21 getting ready for the line out. As that'll be Vander West-Usen sending a bomb. Oh my goodness. Murray is unable to hold on to it cleanly, as he's able to get his juke on. Sends it to Williams' way as he kicks it, as this will be number 8, Mars with it, as he's sent to the ground, but that'll be a ruck formation getting set up. Number 5 pits out with it, as he refuses to go down, as that'll be a ruck formation getting set up. This will be number 3, Crawford with it. He's only able to get a few feet on that play, as he's instantly set to the ground as well. Not too much room for these Panthers. They are really close, the Bulldogs side of the field. But I tell you what, Bulldogs seem to not be letting up as they're getting the tackle. And they're tackling them while they're on the ground too. Oh my goodness. They're still a little bit angry about that first half, as it was a little bit chippy. But that'll be Crawford able to get the hospital pass to Kambani, as that will be a penalty called on the Panthers. This seems to be Bulldogs' ball. That'll be Andy Arena passing it to his buddy, Murray, as he's trying to ensure that this ball just gets out of here. It is unfortunate field positioning for this Bulldog squad, as they elect to look for touch, as that is a phenomenal kick set right to the crowd. Great catch, by the way, as he's able to send a spiral right back to the field. This will be number 2, Miller with it, getting ready for his second line out of this second half. Kimbani was almost able to snag it in the air for the second time in this half. He has been close 2 times, was unable to capitalize. He is trying to use his length to his advantage, but it hasn't really worked out for the Panthers in his favor so far in this second half. I believe we're getting a ruck formation set up. We have a Bulldog penalty, as this will be Panthers' ball. We're getting close to about the 5-minute mark, as this half seems to be going a lot smoother than the first. This will be the Panthers' 3rd penalty kick of the night. This is outright insanity, as Vander West-Usen is finally able to capitalize on a penalty kick, making it 15-12. And you only get 3 points with that penalty kick, but that could be the difference here in Dawkins Stadium. This is number 13, Vatuve, with the ball. As he is electing to kick it towards the Panthers. Panthers have a few forwards out front getting ready for the short kick. As that was phenomenal hustle from Welt, who's able to get it for the Bulldogs. Great positioning. As that'll be Murray with it, but he is refusing to go down on the play. But ball slips out. Panthers with it now. This is number 5. Pit out, just refusing to go down as he's able to get it back for his Panthers squad. But that'll be Vander West Husen is able to get it out of that zone. Send it back to the Bulldogs. Phenomenal kick from Miller, as he's usually not asked to do that. Scratch that. That is number 12, Collingworth. Bulldog penalty on the play. As you can see, the Davenport side of the field is getting hype, as they think they have this one in the bag, but they only have a 3-point lead here in Dawkins Stadium. We didn't get in close to about 10 minutes played here in this second half, and the only point so far scored seems to be that penalty kick from the Panthers. Bulldogs need to just stay clean, have a clean game throughout, because that is, you can't just be letting up that many opportunities for a penalty kick. As this will be a scrum formation, first of the half. As Panthers are happy with that. That'll be number 22, getting really hyped for his squad. This will be number 10, Vander West Husen, getting ready for the 4th penalty kick of this game. This is insanity. It is now 18-12. Bulldogs are now down. They're down by. It's just insanity to me right now. It's just they just refuse to play a clean game right now. But if they can get a try on the board, they can take back this lead. They were once tied. But let's see if this can be the wake-up call they needed, as this will be Vatuve sending a bomb the Panthers' way. As that'll be number 22, able to pick up from number 7, Kembani's mistake, as that was a near knock-on. But he sends the ball backwards. Phenomenal hustle. As this will be the Panthers getting ready for another ruck formation. We've got about 5 guys right there. You usually only have about 3 people for a ruck. But they're trying to get that kick off, as that'll be number 8. Silo with it, as he is refusing to go down. Ruck formation is getting set up, as this will be number 10, Murray with it. Murray's trying to elect for a touch, as that'll be Welt just letting it fly. He's just like, I don't know if I'm going to get that. Okay, I'm going to get that, folks. Sorry about that. As I believe this will be a scrum formation that's getting set up, as this will be Andy Arena communicating with the ref. Just communicating. It's like, hey, what seems to be the issue here? Just making sure that everybody's... just making sure everything's all right, but this is so far a weird score for a rugby match. I mean, 18-12, you rarely see a score like this. But that seems to be the case, as this will be the Panthers with the 6-point lead. If Bulldogs are able to get the try and the conversion kick, they can be leading with 19 to 18, which is this is odd scores that you would rarely ever see. But we'll have 2 substitutions in for this Panthers squad. Don't seem to be in the roster that they gave us, but then again, they only went to 15. Cool. As we have about half hour left, technically, in this second half. Still a lot to rugby. There's a lot of rugby to play here, folks, as we'll get ready for our line out here. That'll be Kim Bonney getting ready. That is the first time Kim Bonney hasn't been the one to get it for the Panthers, but this will be the Bulldogs trying to get the positioning that they've been begging for. But is that what seems to be the call here, as this will be Vander West Houston just electing just to get it out of that zone. That was phenomenal hustle from number 12 Cullingworth, trying to just make the play happen. But what ended up happening is Bulldogs now have phenomenal field positioning. That is a great tackle from number 14 Welt, as he was right there on the play. A cleat is sent flying in the air, as somebody is now missing one less cleat. He is going into the ruck formation right now with one cleat. That is hustle right there. You rarely see something like that, folks. But this will be number 8 Silo with it, as he is tackled instantly on the play. Are they going to come back for that cleat? No. That is number 22. He is saying, hey, all I need is the one cleat right now. I don't need the other one. And he's rallying up his team. You got to get your cleat, bud. you can't be like with the bare minimum equipment that you have with rugby. You gotta give him a second to put that back on. Yep. This will be a scrum formation getting set up. He doesn't even have his shoe on, but he's ready. This has been a game for the ages here, folks, for the Panthers. Let's see if the Bulldogs can answer back. As that will be the Bulldogs able to win that scrum formation. Silo is instantly tackled by yours truly, number 22. Oh, no, that was Vander West Houston. That'll be a ruck formation that's getting set up. Vander West Houston is electing to get that out of their zone, but that is Murray trying to get that phenomenal field positioning, and he's sending it right back. Not as much juice as he wanted, but touch nonetheless. That is phenomenal hustle right there from both sides. But Panthers are able to hold on to this 6-point lead here in this second half. Let's see if the Bulldogs can still hold on defensively and make something happen with that offense. Let's see if they can try and incorporate just a little bit more passes, try and incorporate their wings just a little bit more. As that was phenomenal hustle right there from the Panthers. And from that line out. Bulldogs are right there, but he got head tapped a little bit right there. as that was a little bit of a hot potato right there, a little bit of a hospital pass. But this will be the Panthers with the great field positioning right there. That was a phenomenal tackle right there from number 13, Vatuve. He has the heart over height. Ruck formation is set up by the Panthers, as this will be Vander West Houston electing just to go for touch. But this will be Welt getting it. Phenomenal. Welt has been putting his heart and soul into this game for his Bulldog squad. He has been a big benefactor of why they're still in this. This will be both sides, just everyone getting ready to be in position. But this will be Vander West Houston with the ball right here. You have got to be serious. This is the 5th penalty kick of the game. This is, you can't make this up. Bulldogs need to lock in because that is the 5th penalty kick opportunity that that the Panthers have gotten the opportunity for. I mean, that is embarrassing that you just can't keep a clean head right there. Bulldogs will have it though, as it's been a chippy game so far. Still a lot of time. You can't just let it get into your head right there. Bulldogs will still be able to hold on, as this will be number 11, Andrews with it. Andrews able to get the phenomenal tackle right there, as that'll be Campani with the hospital pass. Oh no, that was not all right. He is tackled out of bounds. I believe that'll end up being a scrum formation right there, folks. 18-12, as that'll be the Panthers missing that penalty kick. Great job from the Bulldogs to not really get the penalties in their head. They're not letting it get to them, as they're still able to hold on and still able to know what they got to do. As that'll be Silo just trying to elect for touch right there. But that'll be Vander West Houston, just phenomenal. Phenomenal field. Like he's been doing it all for this Panthers squad. I mean, whatever you ask him to do, he'll do it for you with a smile on his face. I tell you what, as this will be a Panthers play right here. Phenomenal snag from that. And this will be a ball out of bounds, as this will be kind of chippy right here. Another fight going on right here, as we're getting people pushed around. We got this the whole squad fighting. We have people that, hey, everybody's gonna calm down, keep a clear head on their shoulder, as this has been a big reason why Bulldogs have been losing this. Is like they have been just they've just been letting the Davenport Panthers in their head, and they're starting to scrap. That'll be Andy Arena and Patel, both captains of their squads, communicating with the refs. It's like refs like, you gotta watch your boys. You gotta watch them, because this is the second time it's happened this game. Next time this happens, we're gonna have to eject somebody. I believe we'll have an injury on the court, on the field real quick. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer.
Thankfully, he is able to get right back up He eats those for breakfast, folks. That'll be number 8, Silo. He got a little bit hurt earlier in the game as that was his knee acting up a little bit. But he is all right as we have about 20 minutes left of this half. Bulldogs need to answer if they're still in this. This will be number 2. Miller getting ready for the line out as he is unable to get it cleanly, but Miller is able to get the tackle right on the play. Patout able to toss it right back. But this will be Silo instantly making a play. This is Vander West Houston. They're getting knocked around like a ping pong ball, but that's a late hit right there. We're getting a little bit chippy here again, folks. Hopefully not another scrap. We're just getting a little bit verbal right here. This has been a chippy matchup so far. Hopefully leads on to a rivalry to continue on for the rest of the season. Scratch that. This might be a school rivalry at this point because earlier on in the season they were getting chippy here. Clock's not stopping. Folks, you can only see these kinds of clips here at Adrian College TV. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the Adrian College TV channel. It helps us student broadcasters broadcast on a larger scale. So please hit the bell notification if you subscribe as well to be let known of all broadcasts here at Adrian College. Thank you so much. As we still got a lot of rugby here to play. 18-12, Panthers still with the lead here as they're getting closer and closer to the Bulldog zone right now. This is phenomenal hustle from the Panthers squad as they realize, hey, if we just scrum it right now, if we get some guys, we get some manpower, but it doesn't matter when you got speed from number 12, Peacock. How do you do? Phenomenal try. And that might be the game sealer. 23-12. Still about 17 and a half minutes left on the clock. But you see a lot of Bulldogs players with hands on their hips. They look defeated. You can't look defeated on senior night. You can't let Andy Arena and Williams down. They've put their hearts and souls here for that Adrian College squad. This crowd is getting chippy right here because they're just calling Adrian, they're calling the Bulldogs losers right here. I mean, that is just poor. I mean, to be fair, poor sportsmanship right there from the Davenport Panthers fans. But it's just we're about 25 to 12 right now. Bulldogs just looking for some sort of answer right now because they have been stricken with penalty kicks. And now a try from number 12, Peacock. So I believe this is some sort of pink out for Adrian College. But that was Freeman with the, he came down on that ball like a hawk swooping on a fish. I mean, that was crucial. Ball doesn't count, though, as this will be number 2, Miller, getting ready to throw it in for the line out. Number 14, Welt, is like, yo, watch this drive. I'm like, okay, Welt. You haven't let me down at all so far. So, I mean, you've been putting your heart and soul for this squad. That'll be Murray to Collingworth as he is instantly just right there. I mean, you can't really make that one up. As that'll be offsides right there. 25-12 is the score right now, as we have about 15 and a half minutes left of this second half. Panthers seem to be holding on to a comfortable lead right now, as Bulldogs haven't had really much of an answer. Panthers holding a 13-point lead right now, as we have people on the sideline just juggling balls and just honestly, they're happy right now, because on the Panthers side of things, they've been playing a clean game. However, for our Adrian College Bulldogs, I mean, they're not acting like their usual selves right now. They've allowed 5 penalty kicks, which is just unacceptable when it really comes down to it, especially when it's been a close game like this, and that's why it has ended up being this. That was number 11 Andrews with the interference right there. I don't really know what number 13 Simmons was doing. I don't know why he's getting chirpy. I mean, you're a game manager. Anyways, we have another. I believe we have a scrum getting formed right here, close to the Panthers zone, but I feel like it's all in vain. But Bulldogs are not giving up. They're saying, "Hey, we're only down by 13. That's 2 tries and 2 conversion kicks right there. We can get that. We can get that in 14 minutes. Let's see if they can bring this into reality." As this will be number 22, thankfully with 2 cleats this time. He's probably put 2 and 2 together, as this will be a scrum formation. This will be the Panthers sideline, just like getting a little bit too picky here, just like, no, just poking out everything. But that's interference right there. That's why you see the ref stop that, like you do that again, we're calling it, because it's just from a coaching standpoint, you got to be able to just, hey, I mean, I know you're up, but you got to still hold on to that sportsmanship, because it just brings a bad look on your school. As this will be a ruck formation set up by the Panthers. Phenomenal effort from the Panthers throughout this game so far, as that'll be Vander West Houston. Just sending it right back to the Bulldogs' side of the field. Davenport penalty right there, as Bulldogs are able to hold on to the ball still. Just about 12 and a half minutes left. These Davenport players are representing their school phenomenally well. Same thing with the Bulldogs, as they've been interacting with the crowd. We really love to see that. Let's see if that crowd hype can really help these Bulldogs, as they are only down by 2 possessions right here. This will be Miller getting ready for the throw-in, for the line out. Tackled instantly on the play, as that'll be Murray trying to just get it out of there. Phenomenal effort from number 9, as he is instantly sent down to the ground. As that'll be a ruck formation getting set up. That's a close offsides right there. Andrews trying to intercept it, but he wasn't close enough. Knock on by Adrian, and you really hate to see it when you're this close to the opposite team's zone. This will be a scrum formation by the Panthers. Let's see if the Panthers can close this game out, as we only about have 11 minutes left this second half. Panthers holding on to this 13-point lead with a smile on their faces, as their sideline is locked in right now. They're able to stay calm, cool, and collected. Ruck formation is set up. Sorry, scrum formation is set up. And that was offsides right there. Penalty on the Bulldogs as this will be Vander West Houston electing the kick for touch as they have been 100% line out. Like, you just can't make up that stat if you're 100% doing your line outs right now, especially like coming into the second half. I mean, you've already won the game. I mean, if you can get the positioning every single time and just like, hey, I know I can count on this guy to make this sort of play, that is just a phenomenal thing to have. Like Kimbani just able to snag it out of the air like that so effortlessly. But a sketchy pass, as that was a phenomenal kick right there from number 9. But that was number 10, Murray, able to keep the ball in bounds. Crowd is getting hyped because they know this is either going to be another try to seal the game completely, or the Bulldogs are just going to answer right back and try and get a try of their own because they're down still by 13, trying to answer back as this has been a close one, not giving up at all. Great to see that sportsmanship from the Davenport University coaching staff, as they've just been, like their players were, they're dancing a little bit on the sideline, but they stopped them a little bit. It's like, hey, we got to have pride throughout this win, and that's exactly what you want to see. A knock on by Davenport, as this will be Bulldogs ball leading the scrum. Let's see if this will be the benefactor here, as we got about 8 minutes left of this second half. I mean, like, if you look on the sidelines, it's a different story for both sides. I mean, you got Bulldogs sideline, you got people like hands on their hips. They're just like, they're just shrugging right now, and they're just not happy with this outcome because they know they can play better than this. As we have about 7.5 minutes left in this second half. Folks, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the Adrian College YouTube channel because it helps us student broadcasters broadcast on a larger scale. So if you have a second, please like and subscribe to the Adrian College YouTube channel, please. And please hit the bell notification to be let known of all broadcasts here at Adrian College. As that is a phenomenal line out right there from the Panthers squad as we have about 7 minutes left this second half. Panthers are up 25-12 here at Docking Stadium with a 13-point lead, and they're looking to close this one out. As this will be number 8. Mars with it. He's just instantly tackled on the play, but that's Vander West Houston trying to get his second try of the game, but he is sent to the ground instantly. Murray hobbling a little bit weird as he landed on his knee. Phenomenal job from the Bulldogs, able to get that punch out, but that'll be Freeman able to get that back for the Panthers as he's sent right back to the ground. Ruck formation is set up. As that will be Bulldogs not letting up as they are close to letting up another try. They can't let that happen if they want to stay in this game. As this will be almost wide open field for number 21 as he's looking for a teammate to pass to when unable to get a clean pass going. As this will be number 22, tackled on the play again as they get another ruck formation set up. Can't get anything cleanly as that'll be another tackle on the play by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs able to keep this one close, as they're not giving up. But the Panthers seem to be inching a little bit closer and closer every time they get tackled. Let's see if the Panthers can incorporate just a little bit more passes to try to get a wide open lane, or try to incorporate just a little bit more guys to get that power. As that's a close one right there. We don't know what the call is on the play right there. We don't know if we're going to call that one a try, or we're just going to say, hey, y'all tried enough for the try. We're not going to give it to you. I feel like that's the case. Bulldogs held them up, which is that's the kind of hustle that they've been needing all game. Is that will be number 8 Silo just trying to get it out of bounds, but that would be Welt trying to get for touch, but that will be number 21 sealing the deal for this Panthers squad. Are they not going to give him the try? They're going to end up giving him the try. This will be 30-12, with still the opportunity to put a 2-point conversion up on the play. Vernon West Houston looking to seal this game away with just about 3.5 minutes. He's trying to chew up as much clock as he possibly can because he knows that this game is over with. I mean, Bulldogs are down 18 points. They put their hearts and souls out there, though. I tell you what, they are playing out their minds defensively. They just let the penalty kicks get to them, as the Panthers are able to capitalize. This is not a way you want to end senior night, especially if you're Andy Arena or Williams, but that's all right. You guys had a heck of a seasons. You put your hearts and souls on there. As this will be number 13, Vatouve, with the kick, setting it the Panthers' way. But he is sent back to the ground. Bulldogs are just trying to swipe away from the scrum as they have about 2.5 minutes left of regulation. As that'll be Vatouve with the hit stick. That is hard over height right there. As that is Welt trying to get low on number 6, Hill. But Hill was not going down without a fight. That is number 14, Welt, getting instantly welted right there. But that is phenomenal ruck formation that's set up. Another pass going forward. That Silo right there trying to get some momentum going forward from a teammate, but couldn't get it going. I believe that'll be number 8, Moores, with the offside. That's number 14, Welt, with the bloody nose, as he's just trying to clear out all the blood from his nostril. I mean, this is this all gas, no brakes kind of sport right here, as that is Murray able to kick it out of bounds. You love to see the love and support that the Bulldogs still have for each other. It's like, yeah, we might have lost, but we got each other, folks. We still got this. We still got about 50 seconds left of regulation. We could put a try up on this board to make it a little bit of a game right here. Bulldogs just trying to make something happen as they're inching forward and forward, closer and closer to the Panthers zone. Oh man, you love to hear that from the field. They love to scrum. Let's see it. Let's see if they love to scrum. This will be Bulldogs getting ready to initiate this scrum real quick. End off the game. About 10 seconds left of regulation. As I believe we're still going to go over a little bit until ref says otherwise. And that'll end the game, folks. 32-12. Davenport Panthers win against the Adrian College Bulldogs here at Docking Stadium. They're saying that this is Vander West Houston just trying to elect it for touch. He's just trying to end off the game. They're saying they're keeping the game going. And so they see a real reason to keep it like that ended. I'm like, all right, folks. It's 32-12. The Bulldogs can still get this try, make it a game. Bulldogs still putting their hearts and souls into it, even until the very last second, and longer than that. Panthers are hyped, though, as this is a matchup. This is just something else. I mean, this will be Murray trying to just send a bomb to the middle of the field, right to Bruiser. But that'll be Vander West Houston unable to hold on to it cleanly. And that'll be Vander West Houston emoting. I mean, if you're in his position, I mean, you can. I mean, you're the biggest reason why you're in this game. As they look to end it. Oh, we got some fan beef going on a little bit here on the sideline, but that I hope that doesn't turn into anything in the parking lot. Hopefully we have some campo out there looking out. But I believe this is what ends the game right here. They're still not ending this until referee still sees a reason why they should for real end this game. They're saying, hey, Bulldogs could still make something happen here. Or we can just run up the score with the Davenport Panthers. Either way, you're watching this on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the Adrian College YouTube channel, because it helps us broadcast on a larger scale. It really does. So if you have a second, please go down, subscribe to the channel, and please like it. And please hit the bell notification to be let known of all Adrian College sports, ranging from hockey, baseball, football, whatever tickles your fancy, folks. We got it here at Adrian College. As we're looking to end this game right here. But ref is like, hey man, this is my parlay right here. If y'all don't make it 40-12 right now, 39-12 right now, I'm not gonna get my parlay, that's fair right there. This will be Panthers getting ready to throw the line out. I mean, at this point, nobody's letting up. Nobody. I mean, even when it comes close down to it, I feel a little bit for Camboni right there as he is snatched a little bit, as that is the try to end it right there. That is 37-12 right there. That just ends it. No offense to number 22, but I don't know why you're emoting, buddy. You lost your cleat earlier in the game, but you got to keep that sportsmanship. You really do, especially if your team doesn't even put your name on the roster. As this will be number 10, Vander West Houston, getting ready to seal the deal with making 39-12. That finally ends it. Panthers win 39-12, as that was, you know, they had me in the first half, not going to lie. It was 12-12 at the beginning, but then Bulldogs kind of lost their way, kind of let the penalties get to them, as it will be ending at 39-12 here at Docking Stadium. Not a way you want to end senior night, but that's one way to realize that you need to improve on what you need. All right. Phenomenal effort from number 10, Vander West Houston, as he has been the vocal point of the offense for the Panthers. Otherwise, folks, I hope you all had a great night, had a great time watching this, and as always, stay hydrated. That's all, folks.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.